Odd Conduit Media.
What's it gonna be?
You are now listening to the
Hyrule Podcasters! Rumble, rumble.
Hey there, fellow citizens of Parapa. Welcome to another episode of
Hyrule Podcasters!
I'm your co-host, Ben.
And I'm your co-host, Pat.
On this podcast, we play through each game in Nintendo's Zelda franchise.
Yep, we're pretty practice gamers, but we're not experts or purists. We're just experiencing each game start to finish in chronological order. Which means...
here we are.
Which means we are on the second Zelda game ever.
So Zelda II, The Adventure of Link, is what is coming at us right now. Patrick, initial thoughts. How you feeling as we get started?
Well, for all of our listeners, we just finished up. We had closing statements on the first Zelda. I just want to recap that was a great game to play.
Great game.
A lot of fun. Highly recommend playing it, and I might just dive into the second quest for fun on the side. But that being said, here we are in the black sheep of the Zelda, especially the 2D Zelda franchise, The Adventure of Link. This game is wow. It's different than the other games. We'll get into what that entails.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
It is one of the few Zelda games that is the second Zelda game on the same system. Like usually there was there's only one for GameCube. There's two for 64. There's only one for the original Game Boy. But then there's two for the game. So, this is about as much as you get for one system, which is exciting. Right. I'm not excited to die a million times, which I'll get into a little bit more. What about you? How do you feel about going into this game right now?
I'm excited. In preparation of this, I watched a couple people speedrun the game. It's crazy. Some of the stuff you can do in the speed running, the glitches and things like that. Oh. It looks like a lot of fun. It really does. Mm-hmm. I have not beaten this game on my own in any way that I can remember. Mm-hmm. And so I'm really looking forward to completing it, experiencing the story. I think you and I are well aware of what we're getting into, some of the difficulty in it.
Oh, for sure. Nothing's going to be a surprise, I don't think. I will say before we get started, I just have to give an enormous thank you to our listener, Phil Turney.
Phil Turney.
Oh my goodness. He's, subscribed on, across the board. He came to our launch party, which was a huge success a few weeks back. We had a really fun time. A bunch of people tuned in on Twitch to watch us record a preview for the next season.
Which will be a link to the past.
Which that's the light at the end of the tunnel for this dark time we're about to enter. And so he tuned in, and then he messaged me on Facebook like, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but, I met you at a rap show, yada, yada, yada. He's a big Zelda fan and and asked me for my home address so that he could send me something that would help us with our podcast. And a few days later, oh my gosh, in the mail, I received the Hyrule Historia.
Which is incredible.
Just the coolest thing. I mean, I'm a musician. I put myself out there a lot. I have friends and family that are fans. I have some fans I don't know. But to get a gift just for doing a podcast about a video game.
Right. We just talk into a microphone and we press buttons on a controller and someone decided, you deserve a gift Outside of the fact that he's a patron. Like, he already pays us to do this. It's crazy.
So Phil has gone above and beyond. Very excited about that. Absolutely shocked that I received it. And it's the weather is turning from winter to spring right now in Northeast Ohio, where I'm recording from. And I've been spending a lot of time outdoors just reading my Hyrule Historia, taking my time on each page and enjoying every moment of it. So thank you, Phil.
Yeah, thanks, Phil.
Wow. Also, thanks again to everybody who tuned into our launch party. And, maybe we'll have another Twitch party sometime in the future.
Yeah, I think we should.
Nothing planned yet.
Yeah, and on top of Phil, just a quick shout out to JWeb, to Simon, and to Crystal / Britta for being patrons. We can't believe we already have people that are down to pay us to do this, and we just really appreciate that. So thanks so much.
Yeah. And all my grumpiness aside about this game, I am excited to play it front to back with my brother Ben. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm ready to dive in. So let's go.
Let's get this thing started. So title screen, kind of have this nice kind of MIDI music, little like shooting stars sparkling. You got the water sparkling, and it kind of the orchestral beats come in as we see Zelda II, The Adventure of Link.
Trademark.
Obviously trademarked.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna get like a scrolling
Absolutely.
story like we did in the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, and so this takes place immediately after the Legend of Zelda and what happened there. So you defeat Ganon.
Leave him as a little pile of poop.
Yeah, that pile of red-brown poop after you annihilated him.
I was saying we should have scooped it up. Oh, here we go. Here's the scrolling title.
Here we go. So after Ganon was destroyed, Impa told Link a sleeping spell was cast on Princess Zelda.
Oh no.
She will wake only with the power of 3 Triforces sealed in the palace in Hyrule. To break the seal, crystals must be placed in statues in 6 well-guarded palaces. Link set out on his most adventuresome quest yet. And this is 1987. So they made this 1 year or so after coming out with the original one, which is crazy.
And we like to kind of put ourselves in the position of people who are playing this game for the first time. So imagine it's 1987, January 14th, it's a Wednesday. You just went to Video Nut, or, you just went to rent the game, or maybe you just bought it because it's Nintendo and you love the first one so much. And so far, things look great. You're starting where you left off. It looks very similar to the first game, and we're ready to go. So I think it might be time for us to name our character, I assume is the next screen.
That is what we're doing here.
Hey. All right, register your name. And it looks very similar, but Link is elongated, you'll notice. He's not like...
He looks more grown up, right? He looks a little bit more,
What are we naming him? Geddick. Geddick. All right, let's get it, Geddick. So you'll notice that, so on the screen that you guys can't see, but we can, it looks very much like the previous game, where you have a little fairy that is your select icon. Like we said, Link is a little elongated, and then you have a sword, a blue bottle, and a heart next to your name. And they all have 1s next to them. And that is because this game runs on a level system.
Very cool. I'm excited for the level system.
I know, you're a big RPG fan. And, let's just dive in. Let's do it.
So, here's the first thing. We have 3 lives. So that is obviously a new thing.
Hold on, go back. So
right?
Oh my gosh, Link is like a teenager. And it makes sense because... it's 6 years after the first game, and Link is now 16. That means...
Yeah, he was 10. He was a kid. You're a kid. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, I think if you read a lot of the stuff around The Legend of Zelda, you realize that he is like a child. Like, he is a boy. Like, when they say boy, they mean boy. They don't mean... Like, oh, he's just, assigned male at birth. Like, no, he's like a little boy, right?
He's a little boy. And, he's long, he's jumping, he has the sword beam, pew pew, coming off of his sword, and Zelda's just back there with her, in funeral position, laying on a slab at the top of these stairs with some purple curtains. The bricks underneath Link are purple. It's really cool color design.
Yep. And this is the North Palace is where we are right now.
Okay, the North Palace. A lot of the information that I'm going to be sharing today comes straight from Wikipedia and zelda.fandom.com. And as always, we're going to give a shout out to zeldadungeon.net for helping us with walkthroughs and information. So we leave the palace and we are immediately in a top-down view, walking around the prairie, and we just got sucked into a battle sequence, which is action battle sequence. It's not your normal turn-based RPG, but basically you're walking around in an open field and these little silhouettes of monsters appear around you, and if you run into them, you get sucked into battle with them. And it's just classic side-scrolling gameplay. And we just picked up our first bag with a P on it, which we then use to add to this whole point level system that's going on.
Yeah, our XP system. So our first step here is we are going to head to the town of Parapa.
Okay, we've entered the town.
And really what we're trying to do here is just, talk to some people, see what's going on, see what our next step.
Sorry, I know nothing. So our first lady knows absolutely nothing and has a purple dress on. Welcome to, Rauru.
Oh, whoops. Oh,
Okay,
I think
so
it's Parapa Palace.
Parapa Palace. We go from Parapa Palace to Rauru. This lady.
Yep.
Hello. That's all she has to say. She looks like she's carrying a basket on her head. We encounter an old lady. Return the crystal to the palace in Parapa. So immediately, obviously, the big change is that we're side-scrolling. And also, there's all these non-playable characters. So there's this guy in a house.
If all else fails, use fire.
We're getting advice. We're getting nothing. This guy lives in a brick house. It's very different from the initial game. And as a player, I would be shocked. Okay, what is... Oh, this lady's coming, bringing us into her house. I can restore your life. Okay, and I assume that's going to make our life meter go back up.
Only the hammer can destroy a roadblock.
Okay, there's some other random guy giving us tons of information. Now, I would be writing all this stuff down if we didn't already have, a plan for what we're doing. Back to, this lady wants you to talk to her father before you leave
Talk with my
town.
father before you leave town.
And I'm going to assume her father's in here. So we go into a house. She's standing there holding her hat up or basket. We're in a dungeon
we're in a basement.
now, and it looks like a Mario dungeon or the dungeons from the last Zelda game. And there's this old guy in Parapa Desert. Use this magic to survive. Oh, and the screen blinks, and now we have shield.
Awesome.
Cool. So we just acquired our first magic item, the shield. We're gonna exit this. Hopping around. Just can't stop jumping because this is,
it's just so much fun to jump. It's so much fun to jump.
You didn't get to jump in the first one.
Oh, we got a kid.
This kid looks like Ness from Earthbound.
Oh, for sure.
Get candle in Parapa Palace. Go west. I love it. Not get a candle, but get candle. You gotta love the little discrepancies in translation.
All right, so let's head. It said to head north. Let's go ahead and head north and see what we can find.
All right, so we are in the woods, and there are some spiders coming down from the sky, and a guy with a spear. Which is
we just
fun.
got a potion drop, so if we would have used some magic, we would have got it there. So now we're in a cave that is dark, which is very unfortunate.
Oh yeah,
So-
you can't really. There's enemies that you can't see.
Oh, there he is. Got him.
Yup.
So, but that little boy did mention a candle, so I'm hoping that we'll find some candles and go there. So we're gonna kind of head down the shore here and see what we find.
That little bug you just got killed is called a louder.
A louder.
He's like a beetle-looking thing. Oh,
Okay.
and now we're jumping over. So we're back into side-scrolling mode again, and we're jumping over little patches of water with bubbles coming up, and bubbles will hurt you if I remember this. So I played this game in 2014, 2013. Ooh, you got a fairy.
I just got a fairy.
When we were... Now we're in like Stonehenge, and there's a heart down there. Oh, that's great. There's an enemy with a boomerang. So I played this game in like 2013, 2014 when it came out for the Wii U Virtual Console.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I had a lot of trouble. I was basically saving state before encountering, jump down a pit, and dead.
Insta death there. Come on, get it. Yep.
No remorse, no mercy. Because of things like that, I would just save state constantly. I got maybe through 2 dungeons and then just completely gave up. I just wanted to know what it was like.
But that scared you off enough that you're just like, not worth my time.
Yeah, I don't like RPGs very much, and this has a lot of RPG elements to it. You have to talk to a lot of villagers. Can't stand talking to the villagers. I like if I wanted to read, I would pick up a book, you know. It looks like we're entering our first dungeon. Okay,
so here we are.
First dungeon is gray.
Here we are in Parapa Palace.
Oh, okay, so this is Parapa Palace. And there's a little elevator, and we're going deep into the dungeon. Now it's gray and black. So I just didn't really, I wasn't interested. I want to solve puzzles and slice people up, and I like the top-down view. And this didn't have any of that. So I just kind of skipped the game.
Ooh, we got a new bad guy here.
Oh, okay. So this is Stalfos. These are the skeletons.
Classic Zelda bad guy
that we run into in every game. Though the other enemy that we just encountered is a Wasu. It's like a wolf. Is it a fox head? It's like a wolf head with a sword and a cape. And little blobby boys, the slimes.
What do they call them in this game?
I think that they're the same as.
Are they called Zols?
Yeah.
In the last game, they're called Zols.
They're just as easy to defeat.
Yeah. Well, they take 2 hits, and these guys, these little Wasus, if they hit you, they take experience away, which is just terrible.
Oh, that's the jerk move. Okay, we opened our first door. We got a key and opened our first door. And these bubbles, I guess these are actually what is referred to as bubbles. They got the little skull face, and they're floating around trying to get you. But you're doing a really good job of just taking these guys out one by one.
I just wish they gave us some XP when we killed the Wasus.
Yeah, that would be nice of them.
Seems like a lot of work here.
The crazy thing about the gameplay in this is that you have a shield, and many other enemies have a shield. And so you have to slash, duck, and just kind of repeat until you've killed the humanoid enemies like the Wasus. Now, Ben is currently stabbing this floaty skull in the face 1,000,000 times. I'd say that you're already on 20 stabs.
Yeah, I started this assuming it would take maybe 3 or 4, and it appears that I am incorrect. Yeah. And now I don't want to stop because it will definitely hit me, and I don't have a ton of life right now. So...
Oh yeah, you're down to 2 of 5 in your little life meter up there, which is interesting. The life meter doesn't go down chunk by chunk. It's kind of like slides down.
Yeah, there we go. Well, that was worth 50, so, I mean, that's not a...
You stood there and stabbed him 50 times in the face, so you got 50 XP points. Oh, and can you avoid this one?
I tried. Oh, so he takes life and magic when you get hit by that guy.
Well, the similar bubbles in future games take magic as well, but I don't think they take life. In A Link to the Past. Oh, what, can you stop and get it? No, you tried. So he's on a bridge that's disintegrating beneath his feet as he goes, and he didn't have time to stop and get the pea bag.
If I get hit by one of these guys, I die, and I'm on stairs, and I have no down thrust, so I'm really kind of... There we go.
Oh yeah, spoilers. We get the down thrust in this game for the first time. So now we've encountered a mace-throwing goblin-looking thing, which is called a mace thrower.
Oh. Fortunately, you can kind of get like underneath his his throw and just stab him.
It's like the Hammer Bros in Super Mario Brothers 3, where you can kind of, oh my gosh, but now here comes a knight. All right, now I remember these guys being the worst. These guys, oh my gosh. So it's a knight, it's orange, and he has a shield, a cape, a helmet. The helmet has horns on it. You did an incredible job.
Thank you. So we're gonna take a life up. So I increased our attack, and now I'm gonna increase our life because we're almost out of life. And one of the nice things about increasing your life is that it fills your life back up. Oh, I missed a key.
Dang, we gotta backtrack and get a key. Hopefully that knight doesn't look back up. So the knights are called Iron Knuckles.
Yes.
And they were the reason that I stopped playing. Jeez, however many years ago that was. I wonder if the pea bag's gonna be back. Yes, it is. Are you gonna grab it? Oh, you got it! Yeah!
I got it.
Oh, man. Going back across the disintegrating bridge. We have full life, and we want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Man, what a crazy-looking game. So... one of the reasons that I dislike this game so much is because one of these bubbles is just moving so much quicker than the rest of them.
There we go.
Is because our mother and our Aunt Becky, who got us into Zelda when we were kids, were so excited that this game was coming out. They sat down, they got the cartridge, they put us to sleep. We were just little chitlins back then. And I sat down, they put the cartridge in, the cartridge looked the same, the title screen looked the same. They plug it in, it starts, they choose a name, and they begin the game. And all of a sudden, it's a side scroller, and Link is like a teenager, like tall now. They were so devastated. I can't bring this game up to my mom without her face like cringing. It's insane. And same
Which
with
is too bad because like it's a good game.
Same with my Aunt Becky, but like, you know, it's the problem that let's say Mario 2 has in this country, where it's a great game, but it's just not the same as the previous one. It's that like the curse of the unique sequel, where people want the first one. Like let's say Weezer, right? The rock band from the 90s. They put out a poppy rock album, the Blue Album, with a sweater song and Buddy Holly on it. And everybody loves it. And then they put out their second album, which is like, darker and just more emotional, a lot of more dissonant chords. And it's a great record, but at that point, people wanted the Blue Album Part 2. They wanted the same thing they got the first time. And it just...
Let me just give a bit of an update of what we've been doing.
Okay.
So I've been exploring the castle a bit more, or the palace a bit more here. And I went up against another mace thrower. I've collected 2 keys, and so now we're going to head back down to where that iron knuckle was, and we're going to go through that locked door and see what was behind that locked door.
Very exciting. Oh, that guy
I tried.
is getting you. Oh, you are just
getting
got.
Oh, these bubbles,
Dang.
man.
I mean, luckily they don't take that much life, but they're really hurting your other meter.
Wow, man, that Zol just like hit me like it was like a sniper.
Yeah.
It just like jumped right off a cliff and just smashed me right in the face.
So, my mom has sworn off this game entirely. And when I told her that we were playing through this, she was like, good luck. Which, I think I might need because...
Yo, we got the candle!
Okay, we got the candle. Link holds it up. You guys a little smile on his face. His mouth is transparent, which is just, the limitations of the graphics card.
Yes.
Although I do, they're really pushing the graphics to the limit. I really do enjoy this. The aesthetics of this. Despite it being so different from the other games.
Yeah.
And despite my mother's opinion on the game and my inability to find any joy in playing it 8 years ago or whatever, the game was a critical and a financial success. I mean, it made them plenty of money, and it's... Oh, there's a death. All right, so we got one life left. Oh, and we start right where we were inside of the dungeon, which I guess, that's nice that they...
Oh, no, I'm save stating right now.
Oh, okay. You're save stating. So, for, in case this is the first time you guys have listened to the podcast, we use save states if we feel like it. We're not trying to... When we say we're not experts or purists in the opening, it means that we're in this to have fun, not to beat some world record where we, don't use any save states or anything like that.
Right.
So just deal with it, I guess. I don't know, go watch a speed run or an expert play. If
all right, so... Oh, here we got a fairy out in the wild.
Okay.
She gave us all our hearts back. Very nice.
That's great. And now you get your beam sword back because
got the beam sword back. We're going down an elevator in like the lowest level. Okay, we got another iron knuckle here. We're gonna try and beat him.
And the way to beat these iron knuckles is to jump and thrust, jump and stab. Because it tricks them to keep their sword down. And you already have that technique down really well.
We keep leveling up our attack because you want things to die as quickly as possible is the advice that I got for this game.
Cool. Yeah, now we got a mace thrower who's kind of behind the door, so we couldn't get up close and use.
So he kind of hit us as we went through the door, which is pretty rude.
Where we go underneath the arc of the mace. Another iron knuckle. Good job, got that. Tell him about the magic you just picked up.
So he dropped a magic container for us. And so I cast Shield on myself, hoping that I'd be able to use it for the boss, but it goes away when you go into the next screen is how it works in this game. And so now we're in this room, and there are curtains at the top, which should be a pretty good indicator that something different is going on here. So let's walk into here. And all right, so why don't you describe, Patrick, what we're seeing here?
Well, there's a very tall knight with a mace and a horse for a head. And he is just kind of swinging his mace at waist level, and you're stabbing him in the head. And his name is Horsehead, and you've already defeated him. So that's good job. You took care of that dungeon and that boss like it was nothing. And you're opening a lock, and now we're going into a new chamber with like a Stonehenge-looking rock. And
we're gonna place our crystal, and that's our first crystal. So I think we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back on the other side.
And let's check in with our buddy Beetle. Wow, Beetle, thanks for all of that information. Let's get back to the game, Ben. Where are we at?
All right, so we just finished off Parapa Palace. We defeated the aptly named Horsehead, whose head was a horse.
It was very descriptive name.
And now we're back in that cave that we came through the first time, and very nicely, because of the candle, the entire cave is lit up, which just makes our life so much easier. And so
being able to
we're gonna
see is a great
absolutely.
thing.
So we're gonna head back into Rutu, and I'm gonna find the ladies who can heal us.
Okay, there's an old lady saying something. We're back.
Yep. So the younger looking woman in the red dress restores your life, and then I believe it's a older looking woman in a purple dress will restore your magic. There might not be one here. All right, I didn't see one. I don't need much magic anyway, so that's just fine. So now I'm gonna head north out of town. I am trying to walk in like the grass. I'm hoping so. When they pop up on the screen, you see two different sets of monsters. You see a slimes, and then you see what you would consider to be kind of more aggressive-looking monsters. And so the idea is that you have two different types of monster types to go up against. And
those slimes are called bots. They're not called Zols in this game.
Oh, they're not Zols. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got some Keese.
They're actually called Aches in this game.
Killing me.
But we can call them Keese. Who cares?
Oh, okay.
What are they called in Dragon Warrior? Slimes?
Slimes, yeah.
So that's why I always call them slimes, because I watched you and Mom play Dragon Warrior so much.
That is a tough game.
Yeah, no thank you. I like to watch. So we're going into a cave up north. There's some Aches, which are bats, which are Keese. And there's some lava that you shouldn't fall into, probably.
Nice. I just picked up a magical container.
Ooh, Octo Rocks. So we've encountered our first Octo Rock. They're little, how do I describe these? They're little, they look like octopuses, right? Octopi. What did you just pick up? Is that an angel?
It's like a trophy of some sort.
Okay, so you got a little trophy, and you're currently fighting a boomerang-wielding gorilla.
Who almost killed me, as is classic style for gorillas and me.
Yeah, you're better against the Iron Knuckles than the gorillas, I think.
That is true.
And so far. So, the Octorocks, they're like, it's like an octopus, but it has like a shell, like a round head thing.
Right.
And they hop and they spit stuff at you. And you might, they look a lot like the things that hop out of the water or the land in Breath of the Wild. What's this town called?
Town of Rutu.
Okay, Ruto. R-U-T-O. So we are in a new town. Ooh, we can get healed.
Yep.
And please
let me heal you. Here we go. Perfect.
And it looks like there's going to be one of these ladies in every room. Town. Room house town.
Room house town.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of checking out, see what's going on here. Here's a purple dude. I am error.
Okay, so this is
This
is a joke that didn't really get translated right, and is one of the classic things from this game. So this guy says, I am error.
You saved the trophy. Come see my uncle.
So he's talking to a new lady, and she, now that you saved this trophy, I guess now you can talk to the uncle, who is, looks like we're going back into a basement, and there's another old guy down here. With this, you can jump very high. Bleep, 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 bleep. And we just got the jump. Sick.
The jump.
So that's another magic thing. So again, we have to use magic to use the shield or the jump. Anyway, so the I am error is a classic, like, wonky translation. We will eventually run into this guy named Bagu or Bug. And so he says, I am Bug. And Bug is a synonym for error, right, in your computer. So it's a joke about computer chips, right?
Right.
But it's like, it's hard to get the joke, because I don't even think his name is Bug in this game. His name is Bagu, right?
Bagu, yeah.
And nobody really knew what was going on. Again, this came out before the internet was a thing. So you're kind of flying blind here.
So we're back in another cave just south of the North Palace, which was the palace where Princess Zelda is currently sleeping.
Got some Octo Rocks spitting rocks at you, and they look a lot like the big thing of magic.
So our magic just increased by one little segment.
And we got a new segment. That's great.
Yeah. So we now have 5 segments instead of 4 segments.
That's good. Cool. Just kind of wandering around the terrain.
Yeah. So we're feeling pretty good. We have 1 heart container, 1 magical container. We've leveled up our sword to our attack to level 3, our life to level 2, and our magic still at level 1, which is just kind of my bias against magic early on in the game. It is what it is.
Never trust magicians or mermaids. That's what I always say.
That seems like good advice.
Not to be trusted. Going through some caves, doing the thing. I love these scuttly little beetles. They're so easy to kill.
I almost got annihilated again by a red gorilla with a boomerang.
I mean, it's tough because the boomerangs, they come back around as they're, supposed to. So you have to fight facing forward and block with your shield, but then you have to also turn around. Why don't you use some magic? Put on your shield or something. Because he's approached another boomerang slanger, and we don't have the boomerang yet in this game, which is kind of wacky.
Okay,
this is like the only Zelda game that incorporates XP and all these weird RPG elements. I'm like trying to think, and there just aren't any other games that you have to do any of these XP systems, or that you have 3 lives.
Yeah.
And
here, so if we would have gotten here earlier, we're in this cave and there's this tall wall that we are unable to get past. But now that we have the jump ability, we can jump nice and high and get over it.
We used most of our magic to use the jump. Okay, so now we're south of the mountains. We've come out of the cave. Ben's running from enemies. And we are continuing onward.
I just realized that unlike people can actually hear. Why that was a poor decision.
And you died and loaded your state. People can hear what?
Just me almost dying over and over again with my BB hearts, right? Like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. So now we're in like the muck. We are like in a swamp. So again,
we're moving so slow.
It switches over from top view when you're on the map to side scroller when you're going through these little fighty parts.
Oh, I got a fairy!
And instead of a fighty part, we got into a little place with a fairy, which is much needed because Ben is suffering over here. All right, so what are you looking for now? Are you looking for Bagu?
I'm looking for Bagu.
Okay, so we're in the woods, and there's just this random patch where this guy supposedly exists. Now, again, we're using guides. Ben watched some playthroughs of this game, and this is just one of those things that, like, you wouldn't have known where to go. It would take forever to figure this out, which is...
Yeah, because I don't think there's, someone that tells you, like, oh, go visit the guy in the forest up north. Like...
And even if there is, it's a very specific patch of land, and you found him. So he goes into Bagu's house. Bagu is my name, right? Error is my name. Show my note to Riverman. So this is a classic Zelda, collect one thing here, take it over there, which is something we didn't really see in the first Zelda. So it's kind of being birthed in this moment, which is an exciting look forward in the Zelda franchise. Getting through some enemies here.
Do you know what those like jumping cats are called, Patrick?
That's actually exactly what I'm looking up right now. I really did my best.
Oh, we got some jumping skullfishes.
Jumping skullfishes. I did my best to memorize all the names of these enemies, and apparently my best is horrible.
Oops. Whew. Okay. How can you not go just check out these little patches of grass? Hey, we just got a P bag. Yeah, so that's one of the other things, right? Since there's XP in this game, you just kind of run across XP bag or points bags, just in random places. And so, kind of anytime there's a random patch of forest, it's probably a pretty good indicator that there's something there for you to check out. So, we just rolled into our next town.
Ooh, what's it called? Water
the Water Town of Saria. Or Saria.
Nice.
So, all these names seem familiar, Patrick. You got anything on that?
Oh, yes, they do. So
Eyes of Ganon are everywhere. Be careful.
This guy's kind of paranoid. Jeez.
I know.
So you'll notice that a lot of these towns sound familiar, and that's because most of the sages and Ocarina of Time bear the same...
I lost my mirror!
So this lady's telling us that she lost her mirror. Bear the same names as towns from the Adventure of Link, right? So you got Raru, Ruto, Saria, Naburo.
So she was in this house. What was she doing in this house? I have no idea. But the mirror was under the table.
So as I explained this, Ben is walking through this town, finding a mirror for a lady. There's a cemetery in this town. Now he's approaching a bigger woman who says, "In Medoro Swamp, find a handy glove." That's a little word play for you, handy glove. And you're gonna go get your magic healed back up. So as I was saying, the towns in this name end up being the sages' names in Ocarina of Time, which is a really cool thing. Now Ben is in a house right now. Go back into that house. I want to see.
Okay.
I was talking.
Sorry,
so I didn't get to
there's
see.
just a purple sleeping box.
Weird.
Just like, what is that about?
And he's wiggling. He doesn't look like he's sleeping. If he's sleeping, he's having a nightmare. So he's gonna go get healed. Got that done. So, furthermore, some of them aren't right names from this, like Impa. The town of Mido shares the name of the character in Kakiri Forest. It's funny because in the chronology, the towns were named after the characters. But...
Oh, you found my mirror! Thank you!
In real life, the characters were named after the towns. It's kind of bizarre like that. So you found this lady's mirror, and now she lets you go see her old guy that she has locked in her basement, and he says, "Use this magic to restore your life." Okay, and we just got a new thing of magic called life.
Appropriately named.
Which means we can restore our life in the middle of battle, I guess, using our magic, which is kind of fun.
And so that will become anytime essentially a red potion drops. So a red potion, when it drops, it'll refill all of your magic. Anytime that drops, we will essentially cast life and get our life back up before moving on. So that'll just become a routine thing we do. So I'm crossing here to the end of town, and if only there was a bridge, well, we're going to go into this house, and we're going to talk to the Riverman. And he says, "Oh, you know Bagoo? Then I can help you cross."
Oh, so we just had to meet Bagoo, and there's
we go back outside,
Riverman.
And it just drew a bridge. Get it? It's a drawbridge.
Nice.
Get it? Get it?
Is that a Strong Bad joke? Remember Strong Bad?
That's exactly who it was supposed to be. Yeah, from
Strong Bad Emo.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Oh no, you're talking about Zorak.
Oh yes.
Yes,
yeah,
that was it. Which Strong Bad and Zorak kind of existed in the same realm. The same time frame. I wonder if Newgrounds still exists. I watched some Space Ghost the other day. It's streaming now on one of these streaming services, and it's still great. It's still a great late night bizarre, kind of background what the hell's going on kind of show.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
It's definitely a 2 screens show if you're looking for them. What are you in a maze now?
Gotcha. So now, yeah, we're in this maze here at like kind of what's called Death Mountain.
Okay. You're just kind of going in and out of caves, go in one, come out another, don't really know where you're going to come in and out of. Another boomerang, just jump over him, bro. Or stab him.
There we go.
Good. You only hit you once.
Yeah, I pinned him and went to town. So we got Ocrocs, we got Gorillas, we just had a blue Gorilla. If this game functions like the like Legend of Zelda, blue things are harder than orange and red things, which isn't always the case. Like here with the Aches, sometimes you get an Ache Min, which is a red one, and so they're actually harder than the blue one. So, we just got. Oh wow!
Yikes!
Okay.
Yikes! So this is a Daira, who is he's like got a rhino head and an axe, and it just killed Ben. And so we're starting again from the town at the beginning.
We're starting fresh for some reason.
And he just swings that axe at head level and is unrelenting.
Yeah.
Let's see if the Daira appears in any other games. Nope. Just the Adventure of Link.
Okay.
And it's only in Western Hyrule and Death Mountain.
We are in Death Mountain right now, my friend.
That we are. Oh, man.
So as we kind of get back to where we were here.
Yep, you're back to this guy. He got you a lot worse than he did last time. But
yeah, he got me twice.
Some help.
Yeah, he got me
Hey,
twice.
100% worse is a lot worse, right?
Thanks, Dad.
That's such a... Oh, man. All right, and now just popping in and out of caves, So, this far into the game, watching you play it, I gotta say, I do enjoy watching you play it. We still don't know how much I'm going to enjoy playing it myself, but, you gotta not let those bats swoop down on you like that, bro.
Aye, they got me. They got me good.
They got you good! I'm the kind of gamer, I just like to plow through stuff. You should have saved your state right before getting up to this guy.
I did.
He killed you. Oh, okay, you did. Man, I remember being like so anti-save state when I was younger and just like, you gotta play it front to back and you're not allowed to use guides. And a friend of mine, Brendan, who I went to college with, we played through a couple games together. Namely, we started Donkey Kong 64 together. And I remember like being like, no, we can't use a guide. And he was like, dude, we're not like 7 anymore. We don't have all the time in the world. Like, I have to wake up and go to work. We're gonna use a guide. And that was like 5 years ago, and it's finally taken until we started recording this podcast for me to be okay. Just, you know what? Use a guide. Use save states. Whatever makes the game enjoyable for you. You have to remember, back in the day, these games were really hard. One of the reasons they were really hard was because of the limitations of the graphics and the gameplay. Another reason that they made them so difficult was because they wanted replay value for these games. So if the game's like really hard to beat, then you're gonna spend a lot of time playing it, and you get a bigger bang for your buck.
Right.
But nowadays there's endless video games that you could play, and it's just like,
oh, so we're in a new kind of setup here.
oh, this is fun.
Oh, we got lava underneath us. We're crossing a bridge. We got the flying fish bones once again are trying to eat our faces, shooting balls of lightning at us. Oops.
which are called skullfish, by the way.
That makes sense. Oh, this guy throws axes, Patrick.
Oh, he throws them. He's not just swinging. There's another Diabra. I don't know.
Woo!
I gotcha. Restarting. Man, I mean, I'm not gonna count how many deaths, aren't logged, but it's definitely gonna be a lot. And you have a little life potion up there. And does your shield not protect you against these axes?
Correct. The shield does not protect you against the axes.
Jeez. The flashing screen that you get when you die has been removed from the newer releases because it's one of those like seizure-causing.
Interesting.
Yeah, one of those seizure-causing things. So they took it out.
We just that red Daria. It probably took like 4 or 5 times to get through, but we eventually got through him. The likelihood that they bring another one into the fold is quite high.
Wow. Jeez. Hey, you're doing pretty good. He's throwing a lot of
Thanks.
boomerangs at you.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, and then you just kind of get the enemy gang up also is just kind of like, like in this case, there's there's an ache above him that makes just like the jumping around here just a little tight that we're trying to get through. So
so I'm looking through the list of characters, and this skullfish is not called a skullfish. That's the name for that same looking character in future games, but in this game it's called a Bago Bago.
Oh, I like that name so much more.
Yeah, it's fun. It's got a... Oh, and apparently the bigger red blobs are called bits. And the smaller...
So we got bots.
The smaller, like blue ones are called bots. So bits and bots. We're all learning together. The spiders that come down from the roof are called dealers. Not to be confused with your local pharmacist. You're having a really tough time here, huh?
Yeah, I don't have much life. There we go. Just power through that guy. Yeah, I don't have much life.
Yeah, just jumped over him.
Wow.
Yeah, are you like on game over mode, or do you have lives left?
Yes.
Dang, so the bummer about this game, which is sometimes helpful, is that when you get a game over, you get sent back to the very beginning of the game. And we're in the middle of a maze right now.
And you lose all of your, If I could take one hit from this guy, there we go.
Okay, and you're getting up there. Now you're going up against this guy. Oh, and you're just gonna run. Okay, you just ran by that guy.
Yeah, we just ran. That seemed like the most prudent thing to do at this point.
Good call. Here's another one. You're really playing a dangerous game here. So this time, the axe wielding rhino face guy is caught on a ledge, so you can kind of just duck down and stab him, which is good. And what did you just get?
And we just got our life up, so...
Oh, okay, so you're back to full life, and you're gonna save your state.
Magic's fully up now.
Magic's full.
Alright.
Awesome.
Cool. Okay, cool. So, we're feeling pretty good right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got you once.
Hey!
Bag.
Alright, our attack is up to level 4. We're just feeling real good kind of across the board here. Making some real progress. Another orange Daria came at us, but it was nice. I was on these, like, steps. So it made it so he got stuck on the step and I could just kind of chop his face. And I'm going to do the same thing again.
It's called a Daira.
Daira. Okay, and he just took...
I-R-A. Oh, and he just took 1 or 2?
I think 3 total.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 2, 3. Yep, so now we got those guys down to 3.
This gameplay is a lot like Castlevania.
Sure.
Which I haven't played a lot of. but are just wonderful games.
I actually just played Symphony of the Night. Okay, so we just came out of the bottom of Death Mountain.
Good job. You made it through the maze.
Thank you. And we are staring now at a hole in the ground, which we are going to drop down.
Sometimes I like staring at a hole in the ground. So there's these little columns. We got an axe thrower. I kind of prefer the axe throwers. You gotta let him stay out so that you can jump over those. Because the ones that don't throw. Oh my gosh!
That was the Ackman, man.
Oh my gosh! So the bats, they turn into humanoid bats if the red ones if they touch the ground, and that's the Ackman or the Aikman. Yikes! That's freaky.
What are these cats called again?
The cats. It's funny that you call them cats.
They look like little cats.
I don't know.
Okay. No worries.
Megmat. They're called Megmat. Megmat. Megmats hop up and down on the screen. They will always jump in Link's direction. The jump spell combined with the downward thrust is the best way to get rid of these pests, but we don't have the downward thrust yet, although we are...
Okay, so we're at an elevator. Should we go down the elevator? Let's go down the elevator.
Let's go down the elevator. Always really looking forward to getting that downward thrust. Oh, no, we got a little spiky guy in the floor. What are you called? This is a Miyu. They're small, spiky shells.
Patrick, I got two of them.
Oh, jeez. I was over here reading the screen.
Oh, man, that was bad.
And I didn't notice, but you had two Deiras, one on either side, attacking you. Woo! Oh, and you're doing the thing with the guy on the edge again. Yep. Oh, he got you once. He got you twice. I feel like after you get got once, you're always so upset that you just get got again. Can't you just use your sword beam? Do you have to actually hit him?
No. Yeah, sword beam doesn't hurt him.
See, this is one of those things about this game that, like, you got the sword beam, but it's kind of useless. Like, you can zap him, but it just ding off of his rhino horn. Like, it works against other people, but...
Well, it's because he has that nice rhino horn there. That's why you have a rhino horn, is to prevent you from getting got from a sword beam from a hero of time, man.
I suppose. What do we call our listeners today? The citizens of Parapa?
Yeah, we incorrectly thought that Parapa was the name of the first city.
I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. I think we should be able to, throughout the course of this podcast, come up with a new introduction every time.
Oh, absolutely.
Why not?
There are certainly enough, there are enough out there that shouldn't be too hard to do, you know?
Okay, so we're out of the maze again. You gonna save your state this time?
I did.
Oh, we just went all the way back so that you could, what? Have full health?
Yeah.
Okay, now, yeah, don't get him under. Get him over. Good job. Oof. Get the beetles. I mean, so much of this game is just combat, side-scrolling combat. I can understand why our mom hated it so much, because that's not what she's about. Now,
yeah, mom does not like combat like this.
Nah, but I will say, she just got to her first, what are they called, Divine Beast?
Oh, yeah?
In Breath of the Wild. She got inside all on her own, the elephant, which is smart, because that stops the rain in that region.
Right.
Sorry, guys, we're going to just talk about Breath of the Wild. Spoiler alert on all Zelda video games. Sorry, it's part of the thing. We'll keep some of it secret, but we just can't promise. So, Mom just got into the elephant all on her own.
Okay.
And then she, couldn't, she was having trouble solving the puzzles, so she left instead of persevering. she was like, can you play a little bit and help me out in this dungeon? I'm like, I don't want to ruin the gameplay for you, but I've learned that with Mom, she enjoys sharing the gameplay experience. So I solved some of the puzzles, but I was like, you get to unlock, the boss. I'm not going to do that for you.
Okay.
And
we just leveled our life up.
Yes. Oh, I love watching that life get leveled up. And Mom, who, just a little more background, we used to play Halo with our mom. She loved that game. But when you play multiplayer Halo with my mom, you're not allowed to have her be your last kill. Because she just isn't as skilled as all of us youngsters who were playing
so not really fair.
Video games all the time. So it wasn't really fair to just get all... So she went up against Waterblight Ganon and got him in one attempt.
Really?
One attempt. She's just gotten really good at making food that gives you extra hearts.
Yes.
Which is something great that you can do in Breath of the Wild. And she's very good with her bow and arrow, which makes sense because she loves playing those first-person shooters so much. So
now we're jumping across a whole bunch of rocks coming up out of lava.
Yeah.
And there was one of those little spiky traps trying to get me.
Mm-hmm. And you never know run away and save your state before you fight this guy. And you never know in a Nintendo game when you're jumping over these pits, if something's gonna hop up at you and knock you into the pit. That's a classic Mega Man move, right?
Oh, yeah.
How many times has that happened in a Mega Man?
All right, so we just killed a orange Daria. And now we got a red one.
Now the orange slice with axe and the red throw their axe.
And we just picked up the hammer.
Oh, sick. We got the hammer.
Awesome.
We are just cruising. We are just cruising.
All right, so now it is just a matter of we picked up the hammer. Can we get out of the cave without dying? We have no lives left. So we're going to play it cautious. The nice thing is in this game, kind of like a lot like the Legend of Zelda, the original one, is the most difficult bad guys do not seem to come back to kill you.
Right.
Once you defeat
they don't
them.
respawn. Only like the small time. Although you just walked right into an enemy for no reason, and
that was a dead end.
And into a dead end as well.
All right, so we just leveled up magic. So we're now 4 on life, 3 on magic, and 4 on attack. And so we're really trying to make sure. One of the big pieces of advice we got for this game is over level as much as possible, and so that is what we were trying to do here.
We're even gonna. I think that we can just tell the people we're gonna just take a break at some point from recording and just farm, so that the game's a bit easier. Because I think like the 3rd dungeon gets absurdly difficult, and we just don't want to get caught in that.
All right, so
we made it out of the cave.
Outside of the cave. Yeah. And I think that's a great spot to end this episode.
Okay. Well, how do you feel playing The Adventure of Link?
I mean, getting into it, I think if we would have rolled right from The Legend of Zelda into this game
back in the 80s,
right? I think it would have been very difficult because your dexterity would have been off. Just kind of, you weren't ready for this type of game. But here, the game I'm playing right now is Bloodborne, and this is kind of like, this feels a little Dark Soulsy. I know they say like every game is Dark Soulsy, but this game feels a little Dark Soulsy. The dying, the repetition, the difficult encounters, all that. So I'm really enjoying it so far right now.
Good. Yeah, I'm having fun watching. I'm glad that we've just agreed to use save states and, let ourselves die if we need to die. And from the producer standpoint, that we're not going to just try to edit everything out and pretend like we're not doing that kind of stuff, because to me it's part of the gameplay in 2021. If
I think so.
Unless you have an incredible amount of time and you're going for a specific goal like that.
Right.
Cool. Well, thanks for tuning in. Let's call it quits for today and join next week.
Do you need me to say anything else?
Do I need you to say anything else? Thanks for listening to another episode of
Hyrule Podcasters.
Very good. The most awkward outro today, but still gets it done. See you next week, everybody. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of
Hyrule Podcasters.
You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Hyrule Podcasters and on Twitter at Hyrule Podcaster.
As always, this episode was produced by Patrick, and we'd like to thank Lieutenant Headtrip for our awesome theme.
Additionally, if you'd like to directly support us, you can head over to our Patreon page. Patreons get early access to episodes, access to our private Discord server, and more. Links to everything can be found in the show notes.
And be sure to rate and review us in Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you listen.
Odd Conduit Media.